Welcome, dear students, to our EVS 2 class. Kindly keep your EVS 2 textbooks and your 100 pages EVS 2 notebook close at hand. Wishing all my dear students a lovely day. Yes, we have just completed with the chapter, Swaraj, the first conquest. The first chapter that was telling us how Shivaji has moved ahead to attain Swaraj. Yes, Swaraj. To attain Swaraj, what has Shivaji done? He has decided to conquer and to capture the forts. So in this chapter, Swaraj, the first conquest, we have seen how Shivaji has moved forward and has captured the Torna fort. Okay, and after the Torna fort, he has built up the fort on Muramdev and he named it Rajgarh. Then he went further and he captured the fort of Kondana. Yes, and so on and so forth. So he is going further and further. He is proceeding to attain Swaraj, and he knows very well to attain Swaraj what you've got to do. You need a good power. You need good control over that area, and the best way to have control over the area, over the whole Mavla, is to have strategic, yes, to have the forts. Yes, to have forts. The hill forts that will give him more power so that he can attack the enemy more better. So now in today's chapter 7, Swaraj the first conquest, you all are going to take a new page. Okay, I hope you'll have completed writing chapter 6 notes. Okay, after chapter 6 notes are over, take a new page, write today's date. Yes, 24. Yes, 24-9-21, and start writing chapter 7, Swaraj the first conquest. We'll begin with fill in the blanks. So let's begin with the fill in the blanks. Okay, the first fill in the blank. Shivaji controlled the Jagir of Pune, Supe, Chakan, and Indapur. Okay, which Jagir he was controlling? He had a control over the Jagir of Pune, Supe, Chakan, and Indapur. These were all the Parganas, the small places all around Pune, which he was controlling. Yes, it was under his Jagir. Jagir means land. That land was given to Shivaji to administer, to look after the people. Next, B. Shivaji decided to capture the fort of Torna and lay the foundation of Hindavi Swaraj. Okay, so to start with Hindavi Swaraj, first he thought of capturing the fort of Torna. Yes, which goddess was there on the fort of Torna? Toranjai. Okay, the goddess Toranjai was there in the fort of Torna. That's why the fort's name was Torna. I am going to keep telling you all some sentences like this. These are going to be there for blanks. Okay, so keep in mind, you are supposed to read your whole textbook. Okay, especially lesson number 7 for oral exam. Anywhere questions will be asked. Next one. Rajgarh became the first capital of Swaraj. Rajgarh became the first capital of Swaraj. Where was Rajgarh? On which hill? On the hill of Muramdev. Yes, on the hill of Muramdev, the Rajgarh fort was constructed. And how did Shivaji construct the Rajgarh fort? Yes, with the money, with the gold coins, the mohars that he had found on the fort of Torna. Whilst, yes, while they were reconstructing, they were doing repairs, carrying out repair work. That time they had found the mohars, and that mohars were used to build up the Rajgarh fort. Yes, okay. The fort was left halfway done by which Sultan? Adil Shah. Adil Shah had left the fort halfway, and that fort was made more better, yes, by Shivaji. Shivaji had used that money that he got in the Torna fort to make Rajgarh, and Rajgarh became the first capital of Swaraj. Now, one more question can be asked to you. What did he construct? What construction was done on that in the Rajgarh fort? So you can say the Raj Mahal. Yes, the Raj Mahal was built. And what else? Raj Mahal, Bara Mahal, and the 18 workshops. Raj Mahal, Bara Mahal, and 18 workshops were constructed in the Rajgarh fort. Yes, they were constructed for better administration purposes. Let's go to the next now. Answer the following. Pause the screen and write the question answers, students. Which four different powers governed Maharashtra in those days? The four different powers that governed Maharashtra in those days were Mughal Emperor of Delhi, Sultan Adil Shah of Bijapur, the Portuguese of Goa, and the Siddhi of Janjira. The four different powers that governed Maharashtra in those days were Mughal Emperor of Delhi, Sultan Adil Shah of Bijapur, and the Portuguese of Goa and the Siddhi of Janjira. Very, very important. You all must know that the four powers that ruled over Maharashtra were who? Yes, and also know that these all were all foreigners. They were not, yes, they were not native of Maharashtra. They were all foreigners who were ruling over our land. Next, question 2. What officers were appointed by Shivaji on the fort of Torna? Yes, on the fort of Torna. After the fort was captured, did Shivaji leave it as it is? No. He had appointed officers so that the administration work goes on. So Shivaji appointed officers such as a Maratha Kiledar, a Brahmin Subnis, and a Prabhu Kirnis on the fort of Torna. Shivaji appointed officers such as a Maratha Kiledar, a Brahmin Subnis, and a Prabhu Kiranis on the fort of Torna. Okay, again pause the screen and write the answer, question and answer. Question 3. What message did Shivaji send to Adil Shah? Shivaji sent a message to Sultan Adil Shah as, I have taken possession of the fort for better administration of the countryside. We did this only in the interest of the Sultan. There was no evil design at the back of this action. Full stop. Again, Shivaji sent a message to Sultan Adil Shah as, open inverted commas, I have taken possession of the fort for better administration of the countryside. We did this only in the interest of the Sultan. There was no evil design at the back of this action. Closed inverted commas, full stop. Pause the screen and write the question and answer. Next, let us go to give reason. Shivaji selected the fort of Torna to lay the foundation of Swaraj. Why did Shivaji select the fort of Torna? Answer, Shivaji selected the fort of Torna to lay the foundation of Swaraj because Torna was considered one of the strong fort of Maharashtra and was neglected by Adil Shah. That's a very important point. It was neglected by Adil Shah. If the fort was not neglected by Adil Shah, Shivaji Maharaj could not easily capture the fort. Because if Adil Shah was having an eye on the fort would have had many more soldiers because the fort was very, very strong. But he neglected it. Shivaji knew that there were neither enough troops nor defense. Yes, troops for defense, nor enough ammunition on the Torna fort. Very important. Shivaji selected the fort of Torna because it was considered one of the strong forts of Maharashtra and was neglected by Adil Shah. Shivaji knew that there were neither enough troops for defense nor enough ammunition on the Torna fort. Let's go to the next give reason. The workers bought the pots of mohurs discovered on the fort of Torna to Shivaji. Yes, answer. The workers bought the pots of mohr discovered on the fort of Torna to Shivaji because they felt that it was a gift to Shivaji from the goddess Bhavani who had blessed his efforts. Why we are saying goddess Bhavani now? In the fort of Torna there was Toranjay goddess. But why are we talking about goddess Bhavani? Because Shivaji and his whole family had great um, faith. Okay, they had great faith and they used to pray to goddess Bhavani. Yes, to whenever their work started, whenever they had to start some new thing, new work, they wanted some help, support, they used to always pray to goddess Bhavani. So they said that the Marvel people said that it was a gift to Shivaji from the goddess Bhavani who had blessed his efforts. It was considered as the wealth of Swaraj. It was not the wealth for Shivaji to use it for his own benefit, not the wealth of the Marvel people, but it was the wealth of Swaraj. Such a very great thought of all the people of Marvelas. So what you're going to do again, your children, please pause this page, write it in your own handwriting. This is a video lesson and you can pause it wherever you want and you can write. No need of saying that it runs fast. Yes, write it on your own writing. And for your homework, I want you all to read the chapter 7. Very important. Read chapter 7, okay? Because anywhere you can get questions for your oral exam. These what I have given you are only the textual question answers. But in between the chapter, anywhere you will get questions to write. Complete notes given in your 100 pages EVS2 notebook. Okay. All the notes that are given to you, please complete it in your 100 pages EVS2 notebook. I am sure that all of you all are going to do your work very well. Yes. Till then, all of you all are going to stay healthy, be happy. Thank you.